Hi, if this is your first time viewing my channel, my name is Kenya. Welcome. First time viewers always make me happy. And if you're viewing my channel for the second time, you're also welcome. I got nothing but love for you. So in today's talk, I'll be talking about career identity because I feel like this is an issue that needs more attention than it is usually given. Honestly, I feel like it should be added in the list of issues facing humankind because for some of us, it's normally a very messy process. You see, the reality of a career is that you have to choose, because when you graduate high school, you're expected to choose the career you'll study for in college. So whether you don't know what you want to do or what you want to be, you still have to choose. And in my opinion, that is what makes the whole process so messy. Let me use my story as an example. I believe when we were kids, we all knew what we wanted to be, in terms of career identity, or at least I thought I did. So when I was a kid, I wanted to be a surgeon. I can explain myself. The reason I wanted to be a surgeon was the desire to help my mom. I thought me being a surgeon would mean that I could operate on my mom's leg and she would be able to walk without her forearm crutch. But as you can see, I am not a surgeon, and the reason that contributed highly to me not being a surgeon is this information I believe we are all quite familiar with, that medical courses take too long. That by the time medical students are finishing school, that they are normally old. And I was even told that to be a surgeon, like I'd have to study for a period of close to 7 to 9 years. Okay, this information is partly true, and it was not supposed to be a deal breaker for me if I indeed had the desire, but it still was, and I can still explain myself. You see, I had already planned out everything. Finish high school by the time I'm 18 years. Finish campus by the time I'm 22 years. Get a good job from ages 22 to 23 years. Get rich at 24, and get married at 25 years. So I reasoned that if I decide to be a surgeon, that would mean that I have finished campus by the time I'm 25 years. And that is the time I'm supposed to be getting married. Impossible. So I was like, you know what? I love you, mom, but I gotta pull me first. Anyway, as a grown-up, I can say that reason was not, reasoning, but as a kid, that was a valid reason. So when I was in high school, I had no idea what course I wanted to study for. I was just telling myself that I was going to do civil engineering because I passed physics once when I was in Form 1. And if I remember correctly, there's this chance that you're normally given to revise the courses we want to study for before you join in uni. And because I had no idea what I wanted to do, I went on Google search. Yes, guys, Google search has been my friend. But I don't think I can call Google search my friend because it does not always help me make the right choices. It is more like an accomplice. Anyway, yeah, I went on Google search and searched for marketable courses in Kenya. Don't come for me, yeah? That's what I did. I went and searched for marketable courses in Kenya, and there were few medical courses and few engineering courses. And then what did I see? Statistics. And I was like, I think I'm good in math. Plus, I don't want no course that has a lot of theory because I've read enough in high school. So I'm going to go with statistics. So there comes the September intake, and I joined campus to be a statistician. And after a while, we received news that the university has lowered the required cluster points to allow students a chance to pick courses that they're actually interested in. And your lost girl was at it again. So I started looking for courses that I could do, and criteria being little or no theory because I've been reading my entire life. And I see architecture and I'm like, oof, I think I can see myself as an architecture. Let's go with that. So the next day I joined architecture class and I see a familiar face. It was a girl I went to high school with. So I approach her and I'm like, oh, how's this course? And she goes like, this course is nuts. At times we even spend the night in the studio to finish up assignments. And now we've been asked to come up with our own fonts. And I'm like, fonts? She's like, yeah, fonts. So I'm there thinking, my handwriting is already bad, but now I have to come up with my own fonts. And another thing, I joined you need to have fun. So when am I going to get the chance to have fun if I'll be in school finishing up assignments? Plus, I'm not even good in drawing. So I tell the girl, thank you for that information, I'm out. And that's how I settled on statistics. And for the 4 years I've been doing that course, I had no idea what was going on, to be honest. I was just in charge of the outfits. Anyway, I made peace with it and I graduated, and let me tell you where they killed me. Internship. I did nothing related to statistics in my internship. All I did was use the company's Wi-Fi and desktop to apply for jobs, and maybe some small tasks like looking for files, filling in information in the computer, and running errands. You guys, even a high school student could do that. I have never felt so underutilized in my entire life. Your girl would even have breakdowns and I would rush to the washrooms to cry. And I can't even remember the number of times I've called my mom to let her know that I'm quitting. And I'll be like, Mom, I don't think this is what I want to do. I'm so unhappy. I'm quitting to follow my dream of being a fashion stylist. And she'd be like, no, don't quit, just keep going. But I'll still quit for like 3 days and then go back. And the sad thing was, I would not even be missed for those days that I would be away, because remember, I'm adding zero value to these people. I'm just helping them out with their jobs. So my absence affects nothing. Anyway, I did my 3 months and I got a recommendation letter. Wow, just wow. When I later came to make peace with the fact that yes, I did statistics, but I hate it, I started thinking of going back to school, but I still had no idea who I wanted to be. So yeah, I'm open to having a career that I love, that I am good at, and that pays well. So one thing I've decided that I'll not be doing is settling. So if I have to be many things until I'm something, I am okay with it. Yeah, thought it was messy. So if you're watching this and you're ahead and maybe you've been through this messy process, I'd love to engage with you in the comment section. Shed some light to us in this messy place. Let us know how you got where you are and how did you know that this is it. And if you're watching this and you totally do not relate to this messy process that I'm talking about because you made the right career move, leave a comment for those who are in the stage of making a career choice. Let them learn from you. Let them know how they can do it right. I also recognize that my messy is different from other people's messy, and I'd love to read about it. So leave a comment. With that said, I'd love to tell you thank you, and I appreciate you for taking your time to watch this video. And don't leave just yet. Give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss my next video. Bye.